Hey everybody, your friendly neighborhood Jex coming right at you. I'm in the video vault, as usual, and I have for you today a very interesting VHS/DVD update. Now, I know, you're probably thinking, Jex, what's the point of an update if we don't even know what your collection consists of? Good point. But not to worry, folks. I'm going to get to that. My next video, I promise, is going to be a tour, a guided tour of my whole video vault. I'm talking VHS, DVD, box sets, you name it. I'm going to show you everything I own, as well as Alex's collection. I'm going to go over to Alex's and go through his collection, because he's got a whole room filled with rare VHSs, a bunch of stuff, and his DVD collection is very cool too. So the Cinebros are going to show you their collections. But for now, I've made some cool purchases. I'll start with VHSs I just bought earlier this afternoon. A buck each, man, at a second-hand store. Let's start with The Fly 2, 1989, with Eric Stoltz. I've never seen this one. I had the first one on VHS, that's why I thought I'd buy this one. I love the first one, so I like Eric Stoltz, so it has potential. I heard it was okay. Now, it doesn't live up to the first one, but I heard it's an alright sequel, so I thought, why not? Moving right along, Sleepaway Camp from 1983. Another one I haven't seen, but I heard it's a cult classic. Supposedly it's one of those good 80s cheesy horrors, so I thought, cool, you know. Another good add to my collection. Oh, this is a good one here. The Substitute with Tom Berenger and Ernie Hudson. I actually only saw this one a few months ago for the first time. I rented it on DVD, and it's a good movie, man. The Substitute, just about Tom Berenger. He plays like this, not FBI, but he's like a soldier, something, and he goes. I don't remember the story per se, but I know he goes undercover as a substitute teacher at a school because one of the students kind of attacked his fiance or girlfriend. Anyway, he goes undercover. It's action-packed, man. Ernie Hudson, I love Ernie Hudson. Winston from the Ghostbusters. So yeah, Substitute is awesome. A heck of a twist in it. I'm not gonna give a twist away, but there's a twist. So check it out. I bought these two here. I didn't buy them for me. I already own these on DVD, but I thought my friend Lucas. I don't think he has these, so I thought they would be a good add to his collection. Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. VHS is $1 each, so I thought, oh man, I think Lucas would like these. Pretty sure he doesn't have them. He has Army of Darkness, but that's the kind of friend I am, man. If I see something I think you like, I'll get it for you. Ask Alex. Moving along, once again, I went to another shop yesterday called Multiple Choice, and I never really go there because they're like a pawn shop. They specialize more in like jewelry, you know, guitars, musical instruments. But you know, I figured out that I think they have movies there, and I went, and their selection blew me away. $3 a piece for DVDs. So I bought Nightbreed, which I never saw, but again, I had Lucas with me, and he loves this movie. He has it on VHS, so he's like, "Oh, you should buy it." So I'm like, "Yeah, I think I will." $3. Directed by Clive Barker from Hellraiser fame, so looks like my type of flick. True Lies, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Again, I've been thinking about. I like Arnold movies. I've been thinking of buying this one for a while, but you know, it's the kind of thing I'll get around to eventually, but you never do. But I thought $3, and they all look like new, by the way. These DVDs I bought secondhand, they look brand new. Here's another cool one, Maximum Overdrive, written and directed by Stephen King. You know, there's lots of movies that are based on Stephen King books, but directed by other people. This one is written and directed by the man, starring Emilio Estevez. Whole soundtrack by AC/DC. This movie has no flaws. Okay? It's that cool. Going back to VHSs, I bought last week. I got Rookie of the Year. I remember seeing it when I was a kid. I saw the drive-in, and I thought, man, this is old school. And I knew that Daniel Stern was in it, but what I didn't know was that he directed it. Shakedown. Boom. This one, never heard of it, never seen it, but I thought, look at this. Got RoboCop and Roadhouse together, combined. Peter Weller and Sam Elliott. So has potential of being a good action movie. So I'm looking forward to watching that one. My Girl. It's My Girl, right? It's a good movie. It's a good drama. I was a kid when it came out, so you know, it brings back good memories. What's cool about this one is actually it's brand new. You can see it still has the Columbia Pictures seal on it. Not even open. It's the original shrink wrapping. I thought it was just a video store that shrink wrapped it. No, it's unopened. Brand new. So that's cool. I was a little partied out when I bought these movies. So my friend Lucas, who was with me, and he's like, dude, you know you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and you're going to wonder, why do I have a copy of My Girl? And I'm like, hey man, it's My Girl. It's got Dan Aykroyd in it. Anyway, this is a cool find. I found in a bargain bin, and I didn't even have to think about it. I got it. It's an Andy Kaufman double feature. 2 short films that he made. My Breakfast with Blassie and I'm From Hollywood. These are awesome. I'm a fan of Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman's the kind of comedian, it's simple. It's either you like him or you don't. And most people that didn't like him back in the days, it's just because they didn't understand him. And I think that's the way Andy Kaufman liked it. You know, he liked to stir shit up, and he was good at putting on acts and making it look like they were real. And you know, people didn't really understand that. That's pretty much what I'm From Hollywood is about. His whole career of wrestling women and all of that. And he pissed people off, but to him it was all an act. But it's very interesting. I liked it a lot. My Breakfast with Blassie is about just kind of a simple. It's a little short film, kind of documentary-ish, where he's just sitting down with wrestler Fred Blassie, and they're just having breakfast and talking. It's all improvised. It's all like an act. Like there's this group of people on a table at the table next to them, and you know they're kind of arguing at one point, but that's all. It's all staged. It's all acted and improvised. And actually, one of the ladies sitting at that table is the woman who directed it. And another woman sitting at that table is she would become Andy Kaufman's girlfriend, which is played by Courtney Love in the movie Man on the Moon, the Andy Kaufman biography. Check that out. That's a good one. Okay, next up, awesome find, Johnny Suede with Brad Pitt. And I'm usually not a Brad Pitt fan per se. Just never really liked his movies so much. But this is like before he was famous. Like 1991. That's when he started getting famous. So he wasn't quite yet the household name he is now. And it's a really cool dark comedy. A film by Tom DiCillo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but cool director. I really got into his films. This movie is just Brad Pitt plays like the struggling musician, and it's all a whole story about making music and falling in love and all of that. And it's got this dark vibe to it, and it's really good. I liked it a lot. Which kind of got me wanting to check out Tom DiCillo's other movies. So I found Delirious, and I really wanted to see it because it's got Steve Buscemi in it, and he's like my favorite actor. I like him a lot, so I thought I'd check it out. And I didn't have like low hopes for it, but I was like, you know, I don't know if it's gonna be that great. But I ended up really liking it. Delirious is awesome. It's just the story of a photographer, like a paparazzi, played by Steve Buscemi, who meets up with a homeless guy, played by Michael Pitt, and you know, all he wants is just a place to live, no charge. He just doesn't tired of living on the street. So he asks Steve Buscemi if he could live with him. So Steve Buscemi, you know, he doesn't really like the idea at first, but he ends up making him his assistant. And you know, when they're surrounded by celebrities and stuff, this singer girl, played by Alison Lohman, kind of sees this guy, the homeless guy, and kind of there's a romance that kind of sparks, and then you know, all the attention is towards this guy, and Steve Buscemi feels left out and all. Really good comedy, dark again, you know, same director as Johnny Suede, so I could really see the similarity in filmmaking, and not very, very awesome. So those are my purchases of the last few weeks, and like I said, I will be giving you a guided tour of my whole video vault very soon. So thanks for watching, and peace out.